I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of guy that you would be down
He
for.
funny as fuck.
Pause.
What song was that?
Whoa.
That was Brandy.
Whoa. See, this is why I don't like Cam. Hold on, because y'all not about to have this conversation without me adding my 2 cents. Welcome to Hold On with Erin, where we react, unpack, laugh, and keep it real about spirituality, relationships, viral moments, podcasts, and whatever else is going on the internet. Now let's talk about it.
You need to go get you a cat. In my house, I got black. They hear you whenever they purr. It removes stress, help you relax. They sense bad energy well. Just watch how they react. If you treat them with loving and play with them daily, they will help abundance attract. Cats are one of a kind, for real, to protect you while you was dreaming. Spiritually, physically, mentally heal and protect you from unseen demons. They can see shit in multiple realms. They multi-dimensional beings. That's probably why multiple civilizations have cats all around them like Egypt. If a cat don't like you, something wrong. Your energy probably is bad. Go cleanse in a spiritual bath. Go outside and go ground in the grass. No, you cannot fake it with cats. They can see through you like water. Tell me what type of cat do you got. If you don't mind, tell me the color. I seen.
Hey, if y'all don't know about cats, let me tell you something. Let me.
You need to go get you a cat. In my house, I got black. They hear you whenever they purr.
Hey, cats. First of all, he's always making a song about some real shit. Cats. Can you hear me? Cats are them ones, them real ones, for real. I know everyone loves dogs or whatever, and I'm not saying I don't love dogs, but cats, what'd he say? Hold on, what'd he say?
You need to go get you a cat. In my house, I got black. They hear you whenever they purr. It removes stress, help you relax. They sense bad energy well.
Hey, I'm looking for my cat right now. Listen, when I'm going through stuff, when I'm going through anything, my cat will literally, I've came home sad, and my cat will be like right on me, like, what's up? She makes me feel so much better. I didn't even like cats at first. I thought cats was nasty, weird. I just was like, they're too sneaky. And once I got around my cat, it was my sister cat first, and then I ended up taking her. And once I got around her, like the first, after my sister had her for a couple years, I was literally like, the moment I opened up to her, she opened up to me. Swear to God.
Watch how they react. If you treat them with loving and play with them daily, they will help abundance attract.
Listen, and then everybody always comes in the comments. Look at this one. Look. Oh, literally, this is what my cat looks like. I'd probably say add. Look at his face. At maybe 10 pounds. My cat's not that big. But yes.
Thank you for the follow, my good friend. I do.
You know what you're not wrong about? That. You're not wrong about that.
And let's also get another thing straight, right? I really don't like when I am addressing some pervy, weird thing that a man did, and somebody likes to tell me, oh, well, he's a man, so what do you expect? I'm a woman. I get horny.
Why are you not on the Boys for Life tour?
Well, I'm a man. That's why.
Okay. This is what we're doing now.
You said they said we have a certain time, so I'm trying to cut the answer shorter. I'm a man. That's why I'm not on the Boys for Life.
Would you like to be on the tour?
Fuck no.
Okay.
They can go ahead and
Hey, first of all, why does Cam Newton get on my damn nerves? Cam Newton gets on my nerves on so many levels all the time. I can't even help but just like pause the video, just say he gets on my nerves. Ray J is one of the biggest trollers of all time. If you've never heard of I Hit It First by Ray J, he is one of the only people he's so petty. He is up there. Like, he's up there. He's up there.
life.
Okay. Did you watch the verses between Tank and Tyrese?
Yeah, Tyrese was trash.
So you're saying Tank won?
Tank absolutely won.
Shout out to Milwaukee.
Tyrese was trash. He's my sister's friend, but he's trash.
Okay.
We're not cool.
Is it because of something that you guys had an encounter?
No, I didn't like the turtleneck. I didn't like. I felt everything that that Tank said about Tyrese. I think that Tyrese is not a good artist, and he's my sister's friend, but he's not mine. He's trash.
He's not a good artist. What are you talking about, Ray J? Ray J so damn petty. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna go out of the way to say Tyrese is not a good artist. I would say he has a handful of hits. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. But to say he's flat out not a good artist, no, you're just on a personal level here.
Okay. Are you friends with Tank?
I love Tank.
Oh.
He's one of the greatest,
Okay.
greatest writers, greatest producers. He understands what we're doing. I really actually respect Tank at the highest level.
Wow. Would you put me in that category too?
Absolutely.
Oh,
see.
sure.
Like I want to be your friend, but I think savagery is disconnecting us. But I think if we go to the gym and you see that I work out and that I'm real, then I think you might give me a chance.
So that's all right. Now, we had Mario on Funky Friday last fall.
Yeah.
All right. Mario talked
Mario
about
put
which
us on.
singers he thought could sing and who couldn't. He said you can sing.
I don't care what he said. He put a spell on me.
Are you not cool with Mario?
Absolutely not.
You said absolutely not.
Absolutely not. He put a spell on me.
What was
Don't think Ray J bullshitting for 1 minute. Because one thing about Ray J is I don't think he be lying. And y'all remember Mario went on a stream with he went on a stream with Kai Cenat and was he came on a stream with the staff. I'm like more than positive that was Mario because I remember thinking, damn, he really just popped up out of nowhere and had a whole witches staff. Swear to God. Like, what are we doing here? I 100% believe Ray J. Yeah.
He said he's gonna pray for me to go to hell or something. He's gonna put the demons on me or something. It was in my DM. He said he's gonna pray to the devil or something to make sure that I don't make it and I get sick and then I fail, all this shit. And then it all started happening.
But y'all were cool at one point.
Cordial.
Cordial.
See, there's colleagues of mine. We're all in the same game, but just because we either like each other's music or see each other out or work with each other here or there, it doesn't mean we're on the same team.
Okay.
You know, but he tried to put a spell on me. And I think a lot of this shit has to do with Mario's spell.
Oh.
All the shit that I'm going through.
I haven't talked to him since.
He blocked me.
He blocked you?
Yeah. He tried to make it seem like it was AI. When I reposted all the devil shit he was saying about me, he wanted to say, oh, AI is, you using AI because you deleted the message. Don't do that. You sent those to me, Mario. And I just want artists to stand on what they do. We all fuck up. We all say crazy shit. Artists that don't have a backbone, they tend to try to find a way to say it was a fake note or it was a fake post. You used AI, all this stuff because they just scared to face themselves.
Have you ever sung an AI?
Sung an AI?
Like
No, but I have a new Ray Eye system coming out because eventually I'm going to retire in the next couple of years. But my Ray Bots and Ray Eye will continue to lead Ray J on with the same shit. You just
Time out. Hey, Ray J got the damn the headphones right here, folks. Hold on. Shout out to Ray J. Hey, if you want to sponsor me, Ray J, I fucks with you. He got the Raycons right here. When I tell you these some bad motherfuckers, and I don't mean bad in a bad way. You feel me? Ray J be coming up with some stuff on the slide. Y'all like to make fun of people for investing in things other than their, I guess, known for a brand. Even though it's like Ray J is not the biggest R&B artist that ever dropped, but hey, what are you talking about?
voice.
Yeah.
Yep, I don't have to do anything.
just trying to understand, can you sing or not?
Oh, wait, what?
That's the question.
That's this is why I don't like
If
it.
I had one
You want me to sing to you?
way. Just for the people.
No, that's not fair. If you want me to sing to you,
No, I don't.
okay, then
For the sake of the people, I would have to take that as I would like for you to sing.
I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of guy that you would be down
He
for.
funny as fuck.
Pause.
What song was that?
Whoa.
That was Brandy.
Whoa. See, this is why I don't like Cam. This is literally why I don't like Cam. How old are you? How old is Cam Newton? Hold on real quick. Hold on. Pause this shit. How old is Cam Newton? Because what? How old is Cam Newton real quick? You're 36, bro? He was born in 89. Stop playing with me. If I could guess when this song came out, I'm going to say 96. Let's see. 94. But this song was in its prime for a minute. I want to say 2 years. I want to say 2-3 years. I want to say the song was in its prime for 2-3 years. And you didn't even know that. Okay. I don't like him. I don't.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Y'all be acting.
The kind of guy that you would be down for. Pause.
What song was that?
Bro, that was Brandy. I want to be down.
I'm sorry. Y'all be acting like.
I want to be down.
I want to be down.
I want to be down. Hey.
See, that's the thing, bro. Like, I didn't know. I'm being accountable.
No, I mean,
I
don't
knew
wanna
the
be,
song.
no.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I want to be down with you. I'm saying I want to.
Of course
I'm
not.
singing the song.
Never will happen.
Bro, that goes what I was saying. Now we're going into like, where are we at? Where are we going with this interview? We're all over the place.
No, we're not.
We are.
We're driving
Okay.
down a one-way street.
I hope so.
I ain't gonna lie. I've seen many videos of Ray J, and although I just advocated for Ray J one of them. Cam Newton is 100% one of them. And he just pissed me off that he did not know that was a Brandy song. I don't know. It's something about it. Ray J, if you ever do see this though, hey, I fuck with Raycon, for real.
So I just cracked the files, and I know why they're not making any arrests. And before we start, I love my life, I love my health, I love my cats, I love my friends.
Hey, how come today in America, when you do any type of video like this, you have to start off by saying you are not in that mindset? You know what I'm talking about.
My friend, love my family. I'm healthy. I don't have any problems with my blood work or toxicology. I'm in the best physical fitness I've ever been in my life. I eat organic. I don't eat processed foods. I have no enemies. Now that's been established. This video needs to go viral, and it's very fucking bad. It's bad. Like, it's bad. You guys are safe. Me, on the other hand, I got to be careful now. The only reason why I say that is because I was actually Googled, because my TikTok video got taken down, but this is my Instagram handle. Now, this was Googled on March 16th over 100 times. Now, who would be looking for me? South District. Now, where the hell is this that searched me over 100 times? If you guessed, you'd be right. This place, which I have to put a sticker over. Yeah, same location. Yikes. What the hell? Now, it was this video that they took down on TikTok in less than a minute, and they said, you can't post this, it violates guidelines, but they didn't tell me what I violated, they didn't give me a right to appeal or nothing. They just took it down instantly with nothing, as if it didn't exist. So I made another version of it, trying to block out as much as possible, and 4,000 people saw it before they nerfed that. Now, on Instagram, it went viral, very viral. So that's why I established good mind, good health, and I love everyone. Yeah. And this document exposes it all, and it's in the Epstein library. Yeah, here's why no arrests have been made. It involves the president, Howard Lutnick, the CEO of Cantor Fitzgerald, which is located in the towers, the same towers owned by Larry Silverstein, the same towers that got attacked in September. And what does Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, Les Wexner, Victoria's Secret all have to do it? And what the hell do you mean crimes using charity?
Unfortunately, his video is lagging with his voice, and it's throwing me off completely. Oh, listen, this is a heaping full. And I like to run to the comments. So just so y'all know, like, I'm one of those people that somewhat get easily distracted depending on how long someone is talking. So you might see me over here scrolling in the comments, okay?
Yeah, it's gonna... Guys, pay attention. So this is the first page of that FBI document that's found in the Epstein library. And we're going to go to page 2. This is page 2. And it starts off bad already. Cantor Fitzgerald had a history of crime. Wow. All right. Senior officials have already spoken out about the money laundering that occurred. That was involving payroll issues, Deutsche Bank accounts from Singapore and Hong Kong. Cantor Fitzgerald was paying brokers from foundations in other countries through PIS. Howard Lutnick ran everything and he maintained a very small circle. Lutnick instructed all of the fraud being committed. So the FBI knows he's committing fraud. So then why the hell is he our current U.S. Secretary of Commerce standing right next to the president? Same guy who says he never met Jeffrey, by the way. And he only met him once, and the guy is gross. Yeah, this Howard. This Howard. He even wrote from Lutnick Howard, "Hi, Jeff. Never met you. We are landing in St. Thomas early Saturday afternoon and planning to head over to St. Bart's. We have another couple with me on my boat, and each of us have 4 children." And they blanked it out in this document, but they didn't in this document. And he says we have 4 children, 2 16s, 2 14s, a 13, a 12, 11, and a 7. Thanks, says Howard. To Jeff. You only met him once, right? Now back to this. They were talking about how he used philanthropy as a smoke screen for illegal activity, meaning, oh, we'll do charities, but somehow it's going to be all from money laundering, right? Cantor Fitzgerald was not doing well pre-September, but after the attacks of September, Cantor Fitzgerald was doing extremely well. Cantor Fitzgerald couldn't afford people's salary, then was able to hire people and actually give them opportunities. He ran a global charity day. Which, by the way, you heard that too, right? He made no money and he was doing very bad pre-September, but then somehow miraculously made millions as everyone he lost perished and he got the insurance. Same with the owner who wasn't there that day. They both missed work. How coincidental. Now, Cantor Fitzgerald, they said if brokers are paid on commissions, and Blank advised if Cantor Fitzgerald, Howard Lutnick, was stealing the entire global revenues for the charity day, brokers couldn't earn their commission even if they did not participate in the charity day. Charity days raised around $9 to $10 million each year, and they thought it was strange that it's the same amount every year. Where they were inviting, by the way, high-profile celebrities to come in and join staff on the trading floor. Now, what really connects Howard Lutnick to never knowing Jeff was right here. Lutnick was a neighbor of Epstein in the adjoining building property of 11 East 71st, New York. Lutnick bought the property for $10 through a trust. $10. This bought a multi-million-dollar property, just one of these. I could literally afford.
Tell me that shit's not crazy. Tell me that's not crazy. Tell me that people, like, I'm a tail-end millennial. Tail-end millennials in general, and Gen X. I'm only throwing Gen X in there because there's a lot of Gen Xers who have never bought a house before. But Gen Z for sure. This housing market. You know how many hoops you have to really jump through to buy a house? And do you know how much you have to, like, if you don't have the money out of your pocket, if you don't have $10, they hate us. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. They hate us.
Okay. Les Wexner and Jeffrey Epstein owned the building. You never knew the guy, but you were neighbors with him? And you emailed him kids' ages as you were going to meet him. You are the Secretary of Commerce, dude. Why are you standing so close to the president? Well, it gets worse. Lutnick gave Sarah Ferguson office space above Cantor Fitzgerald in New York in the World Trade Center. Children in Crisis charity that they built, where Ghislaine Maxwell and Ferguson would attend Dolce Vita parties which raised money for the Children in Crisis charity. This Maxwell? That one. Seen multiple times sitting with them and hanging out. The same guy, by the way, who has the power to hold her accountable is not. before you mention any other presidents, he currently has the power right now to do the arrest, but apparently they were friends. So I posted the email on another video that shows that Epstein literally said to his victims, oh, don't worry, you're going to have to do this stuff, and I can get you an important position, and I can get you a job over at Victoria's Secret, because I'm very good friends and best friends with the owner, Les Wexner. And he told the victim to do things and then said, you have to be less prude because they may make you do the same thing. And if you know what I'm getting at, you know what I'm getting at. Maxwell, Howard Lutnick, 4 of them. And then the president's supposed to hold them accountable, which the president is next to Howard Lutnick. Howard Lutnick is his right-hand man in the U.S. Secretary of Commerce. Ghislaine is also friends with him and is getting...
Listen, I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to watch this entire video. This type of content, literally, and I hate to be one of those people. And it's not that I don't care. It's not that I would sit back and ignore it because it's never happened to me. I'm not one of those people. But what I'm saying is, I don't believe in spending all of your time consuming one type of content, okay? You might see me fly through some shit, okay?
What was the thing that you had a problem with them?
Hey, hold on, time out. Because he be eating, all right?
Differentiating the difference between a black person versus an African American. Like, what's the difference between that? Because I'm genuinely confused. I don't know what that is.
So, okay, great question. So a black American is not the same as an African or a Caribbean. You have the 2 distinctly different ethnic groups. We're not the same.
Why? Before you go into that, why does it matter?
Why does it matter to you? It matters to me. That's why it matters.
Okay, well, does it matter to a cop who would be quote-unquote racial profiling between a Haitian, a Dominican, a Jamaican, and an African?
Why is your construct of black identity under what a white cop would say?
Okay, can you just answer my question what I said first, and then I'll respond to you?
Yeah, but that question is a misnomer because your
Time out.
What was the thing that you had a problem with?
We have to run this back one more time. Because the question that he asked is literally, first of all, to say why does it matter is like saying, it's like asking a Chinese person, why does it matter if you're Chinese or Japanese? You know, it's kind of like extremely disrespectful. Second of all, to say, oh, well, it doesn't make a difference if you were stopped by a cop. Why? What a cop's perspective is the end all be all? A white cop's perspective is the end all be all? All right, let's run that back real quick, just so y'all get the full effects of how I'm coming.
Well, like differentiating the difference between a black person versus an African American. Like, what's the difference between that? Because I'm genuinely confused. I don't know what that is.
So okay, great question. So a black American is not the same as an African or a Caribbean. We have the 2 distinctly different ethnic groups. We're not the same.
Why? Before you go into that, why does it matter?
Why does it matter to you? It matters to me. That's why it matters.
Okay, well, does it matter to a cop who would be quote-unquote racial profiling between a Haitian, a Dominican, a Jamaican, and an African?
Why is your construct of black identity under what a white cop would say?
Okay, can you just answer my question what I said first, and then I'll respond to you?
Yeah, but that question is a misnomer because your question is about me and my identification. So what you're asking me is, why does my black American identification change what the white person says? So the problem is, let me ask you this: where's your family from? You're Mexican. I'm assuming you're Latino, right?
No.
What's your ethnicity?
My father is Pakistani and Greek, and my mother is Hebrew.
Okay. So you even come from you're mixed race. You're different. What do you identify on paper as an American?
American?
There's no such thing called American in the U.S. Census, which you identify as. You have to identify as a race. So I'm assuming you identify as white and Caucasian.
Non-white.
Okay, what is non-white? What do you identify as on the U.S. Census?
I don't even know. I've never identified in the U.S. Census.
Yeah, you do. Any type of, do you have a license? Do you have a license?
Yes.
What do you identify on your license? What does it say?
I guess it probably says black. I don't know.
No, it wouldn't say black. And if it does say black, then that would be a problem.
Yeah, I don't know what it says. I gotta check that.
It probably says.
Hold on 1 second. My wallet's right here. Let me check.
it probably says white, which a lot of Arabs, you guys consider yourself white when you get to America, which is why the majority of the country says white. It's not actually true. There's a lot of people that come from different countries identify as white.
My race doesn't say anything. You're talking about my race?
Yeah, what do you identify on paper as your race? Census.
It says nothing. I'm looking at my driver's license right now. It says my hair, my
Do you have any identification that shows you don't know? Hold on, my thing is, how old are you? Said you're 54, 53?
yeah.
How do you not know what you identify as on paper in America?
Because it doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter. You have to identify something on paper. When you apply for a job, why? Because you don't have to identify what your race on the job.
What was the thing that you had a problem with?
See the bullshit that comes behind. First of all, he says you Latina. Folks, clearly, to me, he looked like he should be working at a gas station. No tea, no shade. It's always these types. I'm sorry. It's always these types because, and I don't mean to sound like a bigot or anything. I'm sorry, but it's always these types because these types are able to get special privileges with the banks, with an Arab person. When it comes to certain things, when it comes to banks, they get big privileges. And this is why they speak how they speak and they act the way they act. Because their language is money. And they get privileges, special business owner privileges and all type of shit. So that's why they act the way they act. I can guarantee you he is probably part owner of some type of store. Whether it be a clothing store, a gas station. They even own hair stores now. Okay?
This is why it's important to know you. And another thing, what happened to the men that used to just fuck the hell out of you, fuck the attitude right on up out of you? What happened to them? Now they just walk around the house in their slippers, ignoring you all day. Matching energy, seeing who can be the baddest bitch. Okay? Y'all remember that shit? Back in the day, you be in the kitchen slamming shit all around. Motherfucker come in here and bow, bend your ass over right over there in front of the bitch.
Yo. Them see, that's the type of stuff that we saw in certain types of movies. I'm not talking about corn. I'm talking about like, like the black movies back in the day. That's the type of stuff we saw back then. You don't get that now. You don't get that type of energy now. It's rare that you get that type of energy. I like her. Shout out to Prina Baby. I really like her on TikTok.
And fuck the shit out of you. Okay? Your ass tripping and Stater Brothers on aisle 4. Bam! To the bathroom. Getting maxed out. Okay? You tripping at Denny's under the table. Bah, bah. Type shit. Okay? Now they just walk around in your bonnet. With their hand on their hip, ignoring you all day. Like a bitch.
Hey, she is hilarious. Tell me she lying. Hey, comments be killing me. Said the sound of the slippers on the floor is frying me. Somebody said, not in front of the biscuits. They're at ballet class. They're at Starbucks with caramel frappes. Yikes.
This is why it's important to know your liquor limits and trust your gut.
Do absolutely nothing for men. Get in here. So I'm going to teach you this real fast. This is the worst mistake that you can make as a feminine energy woman who's trying to attract and be in a relationship with a masculine energy man. Is when you forget about the fact that the more that you do for men, the less that they want you and the less that they value you. I'm telling you this right now because a lot of you all have already experienced this and you keep doing the same things over and over and over again expecting it to produce different results. And by what I'm talking about is this. You continue to overfunction in relationships. You do the most. He doesn't plan a date. So you may not plan a date because you're too feminine to do that, but you want to tap a baby. Valentine's Day is this weekend. What you have in mind? Or you're just mentioning it. Girl, don't do nothing. Don't remind him about nothing. If that man is going through something financially, don't you ever help him, baby. You better watch that man sleep on the street before you ever go in your pocketbook to help that man with anything. Okay? Men don't value you when you are helping them do for them what they should be doing for themselves.
This is facts. This is 100% facts. 1,000% facts. They actually hate you. You help the more the more you hate him, the more you help a man, the more he hates you. It's a weird psychology. It's almost like you helping him and you're helping out of love. And he gets it twisted like, I hate this bitch. Why is she helping me? She thinks she better than me. She have more money than me. Okay, ball and that, bitch. You must got the balls too. Is your D bigger? It's weird psychology. It's weird psychology, but this is exactly what they think. Literally.
You don't even give that man no advice when he's going through nothing. You are not his therapist, his life coach, his mentor, or his friend. You are the person he's trying to court. Do nothing for men. Get in the habit of understanding that your abundance is not his abundance. Your extra money is not for him. Your abundance of knowledge is not for him. There's nothing about you and your extra that is for him. You know where I'm going with this? Because I'm going to tell you this right now. The only way for you to truly know, A, if a man wants you, and B, if that man's actually built to operate within feminine energy, is by doing absolutely nothing. You say, well, how will I date him? How will I show up? What will I do? You will operate in your femininity, and you will let him chase you. You will not reach out to him unless you are responding to when he reaches out to you.
Okay. Yo. Yo, let me just okay. Okay. The only reason why I'm going to step in and say what I'm going to step in and say is because we love a good advice from a man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Some things I mean, I take everyone's advice with a grain of salt, okay? What he's saying when I was doing what he's saying, yeah. But I feel like when you're in a committed relationship, some things. For example, I am a morning person. My man, he's a morning person too, simply because he works early at like in the morning, like early. But there are some days where he works at 10 or 11. He works a second shift. So I will text him on those days. These are few and far between, okay? Because he almost always works earlier than me. But I will text him on the days where I know, okay, he's not getting up until 9, 10. I'll text him first because we've been together for some time now. He knows that I'm up. And I don't know. It's something about making a man also feel like, damn, my girl loves me. Now, I think he's talking about specifically dating, like haven't committed yet, seeing someone. In that sense, yes, do not chase. Do not chase. And I'm not saying when you're in a relationship to chase. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying in a committed relationship, I think a woman does have some responsibility to show up somehow to let the man know, like, I'm here for you. I love you. Just my take. Again, you could take his advice with a grain of salt. You could take my advice with a grain of salt. All I'm saying is we love good advice from a man, right? But we also want to hear him out completely because he's talking specifically about dating around.
If he disappears for a day, a week, whatever it may be, you're not going to reach out to him and say, hey, how you doing? Where you at? No.
Never.
You're not going to do that.
Never.
In fact, what you're going to do is you are going to do so little that he will only be able to know that he can have you when he doesn't work. If he says, oh,
I'm sorry, I gotta step in because he is saying actual factuals right now. When a man does not hit you up in a day, 2, 3, 4, please take that as a sign that he does not fuck with you. Don't take it as any other sign. I don't even want to hear that he was in the hospital. I don't want to hear nothing. If this man is not deceased, take that as a sign that he does not fuck with you. Period, point blank.
we should hang out, we should go out, we should go do something. It'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be lovely. And he'd be like, yeah. So, you free this weekend? Depends on what day. What date you have in mind? He'd be like, Saturday. I'm free Saturday. So, what kind of stuff you like doing? I don't know. I'm open to whatever ideas you have. Just let me know what you have in mind. You don't give him no ideas. You don't give him nothing. What you have to understand is this. A lot of y'all are afraid that if you don't do everything, you're going to drive him away. You're going to scare him away. That he's not going to, if I don't plan it, then it's not going to happen. If you know deep within your mind that if you don't plan the date, if you don't bring it up, if you don't spend the money, if you don't do the work, that it's not going to happen with him, then that's telling you something right there that he don't want you. Because a man, when he wants you, he will do whatever it takes. Even when you check him for coming incorrectly, he's like, well, let me know what you want to do. Baby, I'm going to wait on you. You just let me know. He's going to be like, oh, okay, cool. He's going to step it up. Right? And the other thing you got to understand about men is this. And how do I know this? Girl, I am a man. All right? I'm a pretty one, but I'm a man. The thing you also have to understand about men is this. Men are masochists. You know what a masochist is? They like pain. Men like you more. Listen, they like you more and they want you more when you make them feel some pain. Do you understand what I'm saying about this? And by making them feel pain, I'm not saying be malicious. He needs to feel the pain, the struggle of knowing that he got to handle it for himself. You're not going to step in the hand to help him with anything.
I know that's right.
You want to know why? Because that make him feel more like a man. Only weak men going to sit up here and ask you for something. Listen to what I say. And the only people that's going to disagree with me is weak men. You see somebody in the comments disagree with me? Weakling. Weakling. You don't want him no way, girl. He just letting you know. Do absolutely.
Hey, he snapped. He snapped. Listen, he snapped. And on that note, this is the first episode of Hold On with Erin. Hold on. Because that alone was a kicker. And I'm going to have to leave it off on that, okay? So, thank you for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, please. And comment below and tell me how you felt, which video resonated with you the most. We're just kicking this series off, so you will see me again very, very, very soon. And follow me on social platforms. I'm on TikTok, Erin727. I will be changing and updating more things as we go along on this journey together. But until then, like, share, subscribe, and let me know how you feel about these good TikTok videos below. All right, y'all, I'm out.